Now, can you lose more than 2 pounds or 1 pound of body fat a week? If you are trying to embark on a journey of losing body fat and you've tried to research and try to figure out what is the maximum number of pounds that you can use in 1 week, all of us at one point in time have done that. And the question normally is 1 to 2 pounds of body fat a week. However, in reality, I've lost more than that. And it's possible to lose more than that per week. And it depends on your body type, your exercise levels, your nutrition, stress levels. All of these factors, they are directly related to the amount of body fat you lose if you are cutting down on the energy intake in your body. So, can you lose more than 2 pounds of body fat per week? Yes. How? Now, there are a couple of things that you need to keep in mind once you go about embarking on a fat loss journey. First of all, you have to consult with your healthcare professional, make sure that you're quite fit, everything's quite okay, in order to adopt any exercise or eating regime. That's a given. You should do this before doing anything, literally. Now, once you have that out of the way and you get the green light to actually initiate a workout and an eating regime in order to get to a specific end goal in terms of your body composition, the first 1 to 2 weeks, your body will be trying to get rid of excess water because your body will be loaded with glycogen, which is the stored form of sugar. If you've been eating for a while, your muscles are topped up with glycogen. You have sugar floating in your bloodstream, and for every single gram of sugar, you have almost double the amount of water absorbed into your muscles because of that. So you'd be retaining a large amount of water, and you'll notice when the first 1 to 2 weeks, this is where you have the most significant amount of weight loss. Now, from my own in-depth experience on the subject, the first week you'll be noticing a significant amount of drop on the scale, and this is mainly water, but you do have some body fat dropping on shedding on the way. But how can we increase the percentage of that? So there are a couple of things that you need to keep in mind. First of all, you need to hydrate quite well in order to just simply flush the excess water from your system. Now, you want to increase the amount of vegetables, green vegetables, and you want to reduce the starchy vegetables, and definitely you want to avoid the processed sugars. What we're trying to do in the first week is we want to regulate your insulin levels, you want to regulate your sugar levels, because we want to get cravings out of the way. Now, if you have no idea how cravings are quite determinal to your own success journey for fitness and fat loss, take a look at one of our videos where we explain the subject with extensive details. Now, cravings are basically one of the biggest obstacles that get into the way of losing body fat. If you want to lose body fat, you crave sugar, you tend to binge eat, and the cycle keeps going on and on. And all of us at one point in time, we've been there. But there's a way to escape that cycle, and I've mentioned it in the video I'm talking about. Now, once you are on that journey, and for the first week, you want to ignite your body fat mechanism. You want to provide the grounds for it. You want to hydrate well. You want to eat fibers. You want to just simply reduce your just simply eliminate processed sugars and reduce your starchy sugars and starchy carbohydrates. What I mean by that is you want to just simply drop down rice, potatoes, yams, beans, peas, all these starchy sources of carbohydrates. You want to simply drop them down significantly, because you want to just simply jumpstart the fat loss process, and you want to wake up your body. It's time to move, to survive, basically. So once you have your cravings in check, you are increasing the amount of vegetables, the greens, you have the fibers inside your body, keeps your bowel moving, at the same time helps you retain water, the essential amount of water. At the same time, once you are drinking a certain amount of water per day, more than they usually do, we aim for 1.5 to 2 liters of water, like 2 large bottles throughout the day, you'll be flushing the excess amount of fluids which are being held up within your muscles and under your skin, because of all the junk food that you've been having, all the processed foods which tend to retain water. So once you follow these steps, increase your leafy greens, minimize fruits because they do have lots of sugar in them as well. Avoid starchy carbohydrates. Have some clean, lean proteins. A chicken breast. Eggs are great, by the way. Even if they do have fat, they're quite healthy. You should have some eggs, whole eggs, not just egg whites. lean steaks, salmon, fish. Um, Throughout the first week, you will be prepping your body to ignite the fat torching mechanism. You'll be stabilizing insulin levels, cravings will be in check. You'll be adding some fibers, leafy greens, eliminating processed sugars, which will tend to spike your insulin level and get you back to square number one. You will be hydrating. You'll be sleeping well, 7 to 8 hours a day. And the last piece of the puzzle for the first week to try to lose more than 1 to 2 pounds a week, you want to exercise. Now, once you're exercising, and by the way, this is a very, very basic, simple recipe for you to apply and to see for yourself. And make sure that you apply it. Apply the following steps I've mentioned in the video. And just leave your comments below. Did it actually work for you? Have you lost more than 2 pounds a week? Let me know what you think. And definitely it would. It worked out for me, and hopefully it works out for you as well. Now, the final piece would be exercising. Now, when it comes to exercising, this is the extra icing on the cake, where you're trying to push your body to accelerate the fat loss mechanism. And this is where you tend to incorporate various types of exercises, where you want to have let's say muscle building workouts, you want to do cardio, go for a brisk walk, you want to jog, you want to cycle. Keep in mind, the more intense the workout, the more energy expenditure after the workout. Now, this is the subject for a different video. We'll talk about the different workouts and the intensity and how they affect your results in terms of fat loss. But if you break a sweat, simply put, if you break a sweat, you feel the effort, you're actually barely breathing after that exercise, keep in mind that your body will recover for the next 48 hours, which will require energy, hence will expedite the fat loss process. So these are a couple things to keep in mind. Make sure that you replay the video, take a look at it, write them down if you want, and apply them for the first 1 to 2 weeks and see the results for yourself. If you find this video beneficial and you've liked it, make sure that you click and smash the subscribe button and the like buttons to join our growing community. And I truly hope that you found it beneficial, and I'll see you in the next Office Fit video.